The bringing of the ark into Jerusalem was one of the highlights of the Old Testament. Psalm 24 and Psalm 68 also celebrate this event. And so this is the third time that we're told about the ark coming into Jerusalem, this time in poetic form. This is absolutely wonderful. Remember, O Lord, in David's favour, all the hardships he endured, how he swore to the Lord and vowed to the mighty one of Jacob, I will not enter my house, I will not give sleep to my eyes or slumber to my eyelids until I find a place for the Lord, a dwelling place for the mighty one of Jacob. We know that David had vowed that he would build a house for the Lord, and then the Lord had said, no, I'll build a house for you. And of course, David, being a man of blood, never got to build the temple, but he did bring the ark in. And on that great day, he saw his wife, Michal, rather upset with it all, but he was full of joy and full of glory. And this psalm is looking back to that day, maybe from Solomon's time, maybe later, and they're just remembering the wonderful central supremacy of Jerusalem as a place where the worship of the true God was manifest and where it was to take place. Behold, we have heard of it in Ephrathah. We found it in the fields of Jaar. Let us go to his dwelling place. Let us worship at his footstool. Jaar is a shortened version of Kiriath Jearim, where Obed-Edom had lived and looked after the ark until it was deemed right to bring it in after that first abortive attempt when Uzzah was killed for reaching out and touching the ark. Arise, O Lord, and go to your resting place, you and the ark of your might. Let your priests be clothed with righteousness, and your saints shout for joy for the sake of your servant David. Do not turn away the face of your anointed one. So the sense of this is the place, the meeting place between heaven and earth, because that's fulfilled in a greater way, not in the ark, but in Jesus Christ himself, who becomes the real meeting place, the one who bridges heaven and earth and who makes it safe to approach and to touch and to fully embrace. The Lord swore to David a sure oath from which he will not turn back. One of the sons of your body I will set on the throne. If your sons keep my covenant and my testimonies that I shall teach them, your sons also forever shall sit on the throne. Again, the Davidic kingly line was supremely fulfilled in Jesus. For the Lord has chosen Zion. He has desired it for his dwelling place. The longing of God for fellowship and intimacy between himself and his people is reflected in this psalm. It's not just a formal thing, you come here and you do this. The Lord desired it. This is my resting place forever. Here I will dwell, for I have desired it. There's repeated again. I will abundantly bless her with provisions. I will satisfy her poor with bread. Her priests I will clothe with salvation, and her saints will shout for joy. That's the second time. Saints are shouting for joy. There I will make a horn to sprout for David. I've prepared a lamp for my anointed. His enemies I will clothe with shame, but on him his crown will shine.